Hey, what's up there, guys? It's Dr. Steve here again. Don't get thrown by the title of this broadcast. This is not going to be gross. Don't worry. So, anytime you hear the word toilet, you automatically assume that things are going to be gross, but it's not. This is not going to be a gross broadcast. Don't worry about that. When I say lessons from a toilet, I've just spent the last 4 hours working on a toilet at my house. The flange underneath the toilet broke. It had been leaking, so. I'm pretty handy. I'm good with my hands. I fix a lot of stuff around the house. I used to do all kinds of work on my car. I fix things pretty regularly. But I learned early on that there's no such thing as a 5-minute job. You know, a job that's supposed to be easy isn't always easy. So the lesson today for you is that things don't always go the way you plan it. Things don't always go the way that they're supposed to. I mean, I literally spent 4 hours working on this toilet and it's not done. It's not fixed. It's still off the floor because I had to make 2 trips to Home Depot. The parts I have still aren't right. There's something up with the floor. There's something up with the bottom of the toilet. I mean, things don't always go the way we want them to. And after 4 hours, I threw in the towel. I'm like, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not putting any more work on this thing here. And that's what happens is we get easily frustrated and we get annoyed. And this is a lesson that you can apply to life in general, but also to business. You know, if you're in business and you're not producing the results that you want, sometimes things don't go the way you expect, or things don't happen as fast as you want them to. I mean, I thought this repair job on the toilet was going to take about 20 minutes. And 4 hours later, it's not done. And I'm like, that's it. I'm done for now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back tomorrow, and I know that I'm ultimately going to get the end result that I want, but I just have to put in more work. So even though it didn't happen as fast as I wanted, even though it didn't go as easily as I expected or hoped, I know eventually I'm going to get the job done. So even though it's not done yet, and it didn't happen as fast as I wanted it to, I know that it will. And this is something that happens to a lot of us. You know, if you have your own business, if you're in some kind of biz op or MLM or network marketing company, a lot of times we want to see results fast. I actually had somebody in my company this morning, someone in my business, say to me, no, Carrie, I'm not pooping. I was fixing a toilet. There's a lesson here. This is not a gross broadcast, I promise. The lesson has to do with me fixing a toilet and it taking really long and not going the way I wanted it to. And going back to my point, somebody in my business today came to me and said, what I'm doing is not working. It's not happening. And he's been in for about a week. He just got started. He hasn't learned anything. He hasn't implemented anything. But he wants results now. And that's often how it is. You know, there's this disconnect when we have our own business. Like if you opened up a brick and mortar business, you wouldn't expect to be rolling in dough today. You would understand that it's going to take some time to create customers, to create sales, to create word of mouth, to have people coming to you. And you understand that. Like in business, it's going to take me a year to get out of the red and into the black, right? I have this projections, I have this business plan. But when people get started in network marketing, multi-level marketing, online businesses, internet marketing, they expect results now. And there's this disconnect, but it's the same thing. It's a business. It takes time to produce results. Things don't happen as fast as you want them to or expect them to or hope that they will. And that's the lesson from today. I spent 4 hours working on this stupid toilet and it's still not fixed. Guess what? I wanted it to be done in 20 minutes. I'm not. So what do I have to do? I have to put more work in. I have to spend more time fixing it, working on it, in order to get the result that I want, which is in the end, it's fixed. Right? But it didn't happen today, so guess what? I have to do it again tomorrow. So if you're in your own business, you didn't get the results you wanted today, guess what? You got to go back to work tomorrow. You have to do more tomorrow. Things don't always happen as fast as you want them to. So you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Look, I got pissed off. It's easy to get frustrated. I got frustrated and aggravated. I threw in the towel. But I can't leave the toilet. The toilet is sitting in the hallway. I can't leave it there. I have to finish the job. And that's you have to have a finish line. You have to have a goal in mind. I know what the goal is. I just have to do more work in order to make it happen. So this is a practical lesson that you can apply to your business and to every aspect of life. Sometimes it just takes more work. You know, sometimes a relationship needs more work. Sometimes your job needs more work. Sometimes a blog post or a video or whatever just requires more work. You just have to keep the goal in sight and understand, hey, it didn't happen today. It didn't happen as fast as I want. Tomorrow I'll go back, I'll put some more work in, and I'll make it happen then. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'll do it the next day. I mean, I got to go back to Home Depot tomorrow. I got to buy new parts. I got to hopefully everything fits and it works. Marriages, yeah, Carrie, excellent point. Marriages take work too, right? And guess what? If you fight with your spouse, you got to put some more work in. So it's true across every probably aspect of your life, in that sometimes things just don't happen as fast as we want them to. You have to put a little bit more work in order to make it happen. And it's really that simple. So that was the lesson. That was the lesson that I learned, because I was really frustrated. And then I took a breath and I said, you know what? It'll be done tomorrow. I have all summer to fix this stupid thing. It doesn't have to be done instantly. The lesson is, I'll fix it tomorrow. So sometimes things don't happen the way we want, as quickly as we want. We don't get the result that we want so fast. So what do? We just put in a little bit more work. That's the lesson, is to don't take your eye off the goal and focus on the problem. Obstacles are what we see when we take our eyes off the goal. So make sure you keep your eye on the goal. Be willing to put in a little bit of extra work if that's what it takes. Understand that sometimes that is what it takes, and go put in the extra work. So thanks for watching this, guys. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, throw a few hearts at me. Leave me a comment if you did. Thank you so much for paying attention. And that's it. I just wanted to share that with you, because that's the lesson that I got out of this stupid toilet that I've been working on all afternoon, and we'll have to work on again tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Follow me if you're not already. And you can find me on Twitter and social media everywhere else. Again, thanks for watching. This is Dr. Steve. I will see you next time.